Welcome back to Stick War 3. Now, I've been waiting to cover it here on the main channel. Have been playing it relatively frequently over on BaronVonTactics, but I've been waiting till there's an update that adds new units. So check this out. All of these things are currently in the game. There's all kinds of like special abilities. There's like the Tesla coils and things like that. However, what we're getting, it looks like, look at these dudes with the little crowns, right? The crown is normally like, oh look, it's the king. But apparently he has a name now. He's the king of the Order Empire and his name is, well, Zarek. Because why wouldn't it be? But what I'm pretty interested in is now we have heroes for the various classes. Here's a Hero Spearton, Hero Archidon, Kichu, which we've seen before. But we've never seen a Spearton or a Swordwrath. So his name is Skodik, and you can see their prices. And they are pretty dang expensive. So what we're gonna be doing is creating a new army here, and we're gonna call these guys the heroes. So we're gonna be trying to build a deck here that caters to like getting these heroes out into battle relatively quickly. So I'm thinking what we do is we have Swordwrath, Archidons, this guy, and then what we need to do is find some ways to get these guys out quicker. So I'm thinking Minor Hustle would be really good. And then since we're using mostly light units, I think Rage would be pretty good to magnify our effects. And I'm gonna go with Projectile Barrier. Now, since we're using light units, I don't think Vampiric, like, Lifesteal would be very effective. And you know what? We'll put zombies in just to have, like, a little cheap buffer. So it's very much a light-centered army here around Zodek. So we're gonna be playing against some bots just to test out this build. Now, as you're watching it, there's a lot of new stuff. Look at that. It just seems like a little Trumpy Trump haircut here with, like, some 80s kids, like, hair barrettes or whatever stuck in it. I don't know. Chaos aggressive. Okay, so let's see. Let's actually get the zombie out first and take the middle ground, and then we'll go 2 miners. And we need everybody on gold, because if you look at my units, almost everybody except for our special unit is all gonna be gold. And if we can take the obelisk in the middle, which is the focal point, here we go. You're probably, yeah, you're automatically sent to crystal. I don't know how it's done. I don't know if they alternate or what. I'm sure there's like some rhyme or reason to it. And let's go ahead and get out an archer. So what we want to do is take the middle ground just to get that little passive gold buff. Zombies are incredibly slow. You do have to remember that. We'll get another miner. But I love the animation when you capture it. It's a pretty quick process to capture it. Okay, he is bringing in zombies. So let's see. To kill zombies, I think archers should do it. And we'll just retreat if need be. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. I thought like I was doing AoE kind of damage here. All right, we'll pull back. And so they're doing chaos aggressive. So we're going to be expecting like what? A lot of cheap zombies. So as long as I get a few Swordwrath out to protect this. Are they being healed? He has passive heal on light units, I think. But look at these archers just cutting them down. I mean, they're zombie. There's 50 gold for a reason.
Because they ain't that good.
All right, and we need to convert some of our miners here into getting crystals so that I can get the 200 required to pull out Zodek, leader of the Swordwrath. And then I want to try out Kichu as well, because I feel like they're going to be pretty good. All right, yeah, this is pretty easy. And in fact, we might have, you know what, we're going to get another archer and another Swordwrath, and we're going to go and try to take the middle ground once again. So we've got 2 people on crystal, which is perfect. Maybe even just a little bit more than we normally want. The unit queue for Archidons is slow. It's definitely slower than like you'd say, oh man, I've never seen it red before. Like they've never taken the middle ground. And let's go ahead and get our big boy. Yeah, actually we'll use him to attack and take the middle ground with. Archers just mow down zombies. It's just a waste of gold for them. However, they are keeping me from holding the middle ground. So maybe with that extra bit of gold, they might be saving up for, I don't know, a giant or something like that. We'll get Minor Hustle, which upgrades rate. Oh, we got some, okay, some oh, wow. Look at this guy. He actually looks like a demon now with his feet and everything like that. We lost an archer in that exchange, so we will want to replace them. Now, one thing I'd like is when this guy dies, they fall to the ground, the Eclipsors, but they're really cool with their little demon-looking claws now. They definitely look far more chaotic, I think. You know, like actual sort of demons. Oh, look. Okay, so he's in this. I think this is a placeholder skin because I'm not a big fan of it personally.
I don't think it is because I don't like it. I don't know.
Here we go. Let's go ahead and just do that. We'll create the force field to negate this Eclipsor's effectiveness while we chop him down with arrows. Look at that. Look at how many arrows he's taken, though. He's pretty tanky relative to, like, average range. And we're going to go take the middle ground. And I think with this... Wait, I can get more than one champion? I'm going to get 2 more archers and then 2 spearton. And we could do rage. Wait, can I upgrade this again? Oh my gosh, there's 3 levels of this. Since I've got the resources... And, yeah, they're definitely gonna be saving up for a giant. So how do we beat a giant? But yeah, this is interesting. There's 3 tiers of upgrading your mining. And there's poison damage, so my guys are dying. Skodik, go heal yourself. I love that, being able to individually choose a unit. Now, this is kind of one of those situations where... Let's go ahead. I did the force field. Oh! I don't need a force field. I need to kill a giant. Swordwrath, get back. Trying to get out of their animation and chop these guys down. Now, if I do rage, okay, it does affect my archers. Oh, Skidoo's out there. Now, I think we're gonna lose him because he's poisoned, but I need him to, like, basically stall the enemy. What is that? Oh, they're zombie little throwers. Okay, so he's gonna die to poison damage. So archers seems like an effective one. Now, I can use my spell again to basically negate their poison. This is interesting. This is interesting. I haven't played Stick War 3 in a while. I've been kind of sick. Let's go ahead and block the incoming poison. Yeah, what? It goes through? The organs go through it? Wait, that one, the first one did. That was very interesting. Oh, that's why. No, they're on different builds. Okay. And you know, let's get the third one here. So we just like mass mining. And if they're gonna bring these kinds of units out, I think we can actually stop. This is one of those cases where I wish I would have known and I would have brought out Kichu. Maybe what we could have done instead of get Rage, we could have brought Kichu and Skoda. I'm gonna call him Skoda, which I think is like Eastern European car company. I forgot his name. What's his name? He's just the leader. Okay, cool. All right, let's do a little ragey rage and we'll pull back before he can get his attack animation. Pull back again. We're gonna kite him. We're flying a kite. Boys, fly this kite faster. Oh. Ooh, that was a big hit. See, the issue here is we don't have the melee, and I'm not like individually controlling. All right, we killed him, but at what cost? Great cost. Now look at this. We are tier 3, so we should be getting like a ton of money. And this is the case where like clearly this build isn't very effective because we don't have a high tier unit. You know, so we have no quick an easy way of spending a lot of money and getting a very efficient unit on the battlefield. So it is unfortunate that I did this. There's my Eclipsor, but I can't get the shield. It blocks it for 7 seconds. Oh wow, but we were able to take that guy out pretty quickly. All right, let's go back to archers. Should have gotten archer upgrades, you know? And Merrick's. Merrick's would be really good with this poison. All right, let's put everybody in to heal up. By putting them back, that should cure their poison. All right, we'll use these guys to kill that guy. Why not? Protects our forces. What do we got coming? Nothing. Okay. So we do have our hero. Everybody should be poison free now. Eclipsor's coming in. We take him down relatively quickly. So I can basically just keep this up, but I need to push forth. I need to raid the enemy. Hopefully they're not going to bring out a giant because I should be able to kill a bunch of miners right now. Oh, and they totally bypassed the middle ground. Intriguing. All right, after this next miner, I'm gonna cancel the next ones and get a few of these guys. Only one Skodik. Okay, it's not Skoda, it's Skodik. Okay, only one at a time. I think we should have built probably 2. All right, we'll save the poison for right here, or rather the force field. Look, he's inside the force field. I don't know how that works. Oh, you got absolutely right. All right, we should be able to push through here and slaughter them. All right, we'll do a little bit of rage so we can be a little bit more effective in the time before these miners probably retreat. No, they're holding their ground. Now, I don't think the AI gets reinforcements though. So this is like, you know how like in Stick War Legacy, when you're playing the campaign, like about this time, like your damage on the statue drops significantly and the enemy gets reinforcements? That giant I think is just circumstantial, like that's what they were saving up. Okay, we won. So I think we want to refine our build. And this is why I like being able to edit your army and play against bots so you can kind of like learn its weaknesses, right? All right, so I'm gonna get rid of Rage and I'm gonna get Kichu. So we're basically just Swordwrath and archers and then special Swordwrath and special archers, right? Skodik looks so cool though in the image.
But his in-game character, which I still believe is probably a placeholder.
We'll see what Kichu looks like. He'll probably be a golden Spearton would be my guess, but we'll see. It'd be pretty indicative of like at what stage of placeholder art are we looking at. Oh, there we go. Yeah, he's got like a Roman style helmet. Okay, so what are we playing? Blazing Barbarians. This is a new one. Okay, so I'm expecting a lot of... We'll get one archer out real quick. Get these guys both on gold, because as you can see, still pretty gold heavy. I don't think we need the zombie. You know, I really don't. So that's unfortunate. We didn't think to like get that out of the build order. But it is kind of interesting though. You could go like all heroes. So the 4 we see are the king, the Archidon, the Spearton, and the Swordwrath, right? Those are all order factions. So I'm led to believe... Oh my gosh. Here I am. Blathering on and hypothesizing instead of working on my build order here, boys. Let's get some stuff. We get a Swordwrathy out here. And I want you on gold. Thumbs up, bro. So yeah, 4 order faction heroes. I'm wondering if we're gonna have 4 chaos faction heroes. We'll probably have like more than 4, but I'd be curious. But it's kind of cool because you can sort of like imagineer that the 4 chaos based ones would be like somehow... You could almost like liken them to like the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse or something like that. All right, we'll get another archon. And with this early skirmishing force, I'm gonna go take the middle ground. I mean, we didn't rush the middle point, but you know, I think it's okay. Man, I love the art style on this relative to Stick War 2. It's just so good. All right, let's go. We got 2 archers and a Swordwrath. They're blazing barbarians, so what? Swordwrath and giants would be the theme? I'm trying to guess it just off their name, and I don't entirely know. Get a little archery coming and a Swordwrath coming. I mean, we could scout, right? That's key to RTA. Oh! This is bad. Oh my god, and they got fire damage. Okay, hold on. Okay, Blazing Barbarians is incredible. And we need to refine this. I'm not using zombies. And we're using archers, right? So it's like, duh, bro. Get Blazing Bolts or Glacial Fletching. I think we want increased damage as opposed to slowing, which is more like defensive. We're going fully offensive. Okay. Blazing Barbarians was just lots of Swordwrath. They're okay. We know who we're facing, which is fortunate. All right, so we'll get a quick minor push here because we know what they're doing. The AI will more than likely not deviate on their strategy. I like how their strategies are like personality based. You know, like they each have their tendencies. I'm sure as the game would progress, like maybe the AI could be made so like if they send an early scout, depending on what you're doing, they kind of adapt, or maybe that could be a difficulty based thing. All right, so now what we want to do is save it for our first archer. Because I think 4 archers with the flaming arrow ability here would cut down that front line pretty quickly. So that is what we are going to be going for. We're getting gold rate that's pretty good at keeping up. I probably could push some guys to crystal now, right after he drops it off. Yeah, definitely can push some guys to crystal here. We'll get 2 on that because I do want the ability to pull in my special abilities. All right. So I've got 2, 3. There we go. That'll be our 4 archers. I feel like we should be able to defend well. We should be able to cut them down because they attack with like 4 or 5 Speartons and an archer. And then what we want to do is get Kichu here, the leader of the Archidons. I do like the gold upgrade, but it is pretty expensive. All right, and then we'll get our front line, our distraction units. Because if we have even just one of them, I think we're fine. But I look at how good, look at how freaking good those fire effects are on those archers. Like, it's incredible. All right, how many people do we have on crystal? We got to make sure it's not too many. Are they attacking it? No, not yet. I've got 2, and I just don't think I need it. Could save it for Kichu and then go. You know what? Let's get a Kichu out here. Oh, here we go. They're attacking. All right, boom. I could have done that a little bit sooner because, as you can see, fire does it for +4 burn damage. But I don't think, like, does it keep burning? Are they just on fire till they die? They are, my god. Wow. Let's get Kichu out here. Man, that sucks. Fire arrows are nasty. So I think to magnify the fire arrows effect, you want, like, a lot of meat shields. So fire arrows would probably pair well. Well, most archers pair extremely well with Speartons. So we probably should have taken the leader of the Speartons here. Man, our heroes are super slow. My gold rate's a little bit slow. We need to convert one of our crystals to gold, and we probably should have done that a while ago. Ah, he already got burnt though. My archer got burnt and they just burned to death. I think it should be a temporary time. Like, man, fire arrows are nasty. We did get the minor upgrade, so we will take that. All right, there's Kichu with his golden helmet. Yeah, I think it's placeholder. Okay, we'll get 3 of those, 2 of those. And then I'm thinking once we have a few more of those Sword Wrath to absorb that fire damage and die effectively. Oh, I missed it. Man, that misclick cost me an archer. One of them's on fire, one of them's not. Yeah, I think it just keeps burning. Is that intended? Look at this Sword Wrath just burning at us. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Yeah, so now with Kichu out there, I basically just have enough crystal for my shield special ability. All right, we're gonna go take the middle ground after this next archer is done. We have a front line of swords, 4 of them, and go. We'll go to the middle ground. Oh, I missed it again. Timing that's difficult. Yeah, I did. Speartons need to pair with Archidons. Sword Wrath and Archidons are not the best overall strategy to go all in on, as is clearly evident to me right now in hindsight. Hindsight's 2020. When you see a lot of you guys burning to death, you're like, man, I wish we had some shields out there to absorb these fire arrows. I think we probably have enough to push the enemy force. I like to have overwhelming force, especially when it's against the AI. Like, if it's a person, I'm approaching this. There we go. We got it before. So, I see it went through my shield. The first one shouldn't go through my shield, man. You know what? I will take vengeance out on you, sir. And we don't have that. Yeah, at this point, I should have, like... Oh, they got a lot of Merrics chilling. Yeah, but they're gonna die here. Merrics. They're like, we do damage and then we heal. I would like, I'm curious if with Merrics you couldn't have like different orders of magic. Like with the Wizard College, like if they could really lean in on that. You know, cause like some of, in Stick War 2, or excuse me, in Stick War Legacy, wizards can, you know, raise zombie units effectively. Like they're minions. So it's like that guy could be a necromancer. That could be a chaotic magic. I don't know, it'd be pretty cool. Okay guys, so here we go. Look at this. Look at all of these things, and I want you to let me know. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 8 slots. Tell me a build order that you guys would like to see in an upcoming video. It could be a challenge one, or just one you think would be really balanced, or one would be like, hey Baron, maybe you could get a little bit better, you know? So, if you guys do want to see more Stick War 3, we'll pull the trigger on the like button and let me know, because I want to see some cool builds for the next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.